relaunch.
You know what time it is, folks. It's time to relaunch.
Friendly local neighborhood Dr.Ben. It's me. I'm here. It's another review of some comic books for all of you to read. A review for all of you to read. No, we're presenting the review like normal. We're talking about them. Today we're covering You Will All Die in Pain, a Cartoonshow book by Derek Ballard. This is number 1 from 2011. I don't know how well we'll be able to see that because of this, as I shoot the shadow once I get up too close to the camera. 2011. And issue number 2, Your Daughters Will Bear Our Children. From, I believe issue number 2 is 2013. Yeah, volume 1, issue 2, 2013. Fantastic. Okay, well, so anyways, 2 issues. I wanted to cover these, because, you know, we're covering these comic books, more comic books lately, things I like, you know, the whatnot, and Mr. Ballard here, or Dr. Ballard now, recently came out with a book titled Cartoonshow, which is actually vastly different from these. And it's, you know, it's his comics from on his comic strips that he puts on like Instagram and Twitter and whatnot, X. Facebook. I don't know if he's on Facebook or not. Maybe he's on TikTok, putting his comics on there. But so anyways, these are, it really kind of struck me because I got issue. I think I got the 2 issues together. I think I ordered them together. I'm not really sure. But I remember I got the second issue when it came out in 2013. And that's, I can't remember if I already had the first issue or if I got that at the same time. Mystery that we'll never know. But that's what kind of struck me, is that this was in 2013. Like I said, 2013. Look at that. That's what it says. 2013, and so I've been following Derek Ballard's work since then. You know, long-time fan, long-time listener, first-time caller, you know. And so I figured, you know, I'd go over these because I don't know if other people know about him. Like I said, he's got Cartoonshow, hardback book collection of his comics from on Instagram. And but these, this is what I'm saying, these are from 10 years ago, or over 10 years ago now. Jeez. These are like so much different. You know, these are definitely like this weird sci-fi, like surrealist sci-fi, or it almost makes me think of like a more, like an absurd version of Rob Liefeld's characters with this, find a better picture of this dude. There's nudities in it, so if you're under the age of nudities, don't be looking at this. But he keeps a similar style. There's something about his pen, the way he draws, the way his lines are, something that's always very, very evident that it's his. Always sticks out, in a good way. But yeah, this character here. Oh, here he is laying down. Breathe deep, fucker. Wait, what? More nudities. More. Well, open the tub. Let's consider yourself found. You're taking a tub bath. And this is just this bird. Jonathan Livingston. Fuck all y'all. This bird sitting here. It's just a wordless comic. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this is just, it seems more experimental, like him just figuring things out. I like this one because it's helps me appreciate birds a little bit more. Some of you might know I don't like birds, but so trying to humanize them a little bit is daunting for me. But this, he's over there telling jokes. They don't really seem impressed, and they're laughing at the bird. He leaves. And up here, he opens the drawer. He pulls out. That's you don't put that in your mouth. He's gonna end it all, and instead he has a realization. Instead, he goes back to all these people that were making fun of him. Looks like he shoots them. I like this, except for his hail Satan down there. So that's the only part I didn't like. I kind of feel like I should scratch that out or something. I don't think Mr. Ballard, Dr. Ballard, sorry, is a Satan worshiper. Hope not. I might have to rescind my enjoyment, stifle my enjoyment a little bit if he is a Satan worshiper. That'd be kind of disappointing, but very, like I said, very different from like his comic that's out now, Cartoonshow, the hardback book, because that is more like kind of like an indie comics version of Family Circus, or not like High and Lois. Well, maybe, yeah, almost like High and Lois. It's like a family comedy style. It's like him and his kids navigating modern day, navigating buying necessities and dealing with government agencies and whatnot. And it's like a comedy. It's like a bleak comedy. What's the difference between a vulture and a condor? Self-respect. But I like these because they're so just kind of slapstick, like absurdities, and like like I said, like the way his drawings are, his lines. This dude, like I said, it's like a cubist version of Cable or something, almost like. And he's, this is the thing too, is he's worked on Adventure Time Cartoonshow, the Adventure Time cartoon. I like this. I just remember this second one. I'm saying I cannot remember if I bought them at the same time. If I already had this at the first, can't remember. It's been a while. But it starts off. I don't know how I found it. Appeared to be nothing more than trash. And then I read it. It flayed open my psyche, leaving me bare, exposed. There's a hidden monologue deep within the pages. At first, it seemed as if the author was communing with a stranger. As I read, it became clear he was speaking to me. Oh, I hit the camera. Strangely, by the last page, I found it was me speaking through the author's voice the entire time. That face, her lips are just like so. Hello? Can you hear me? A heart with little grips and a toaster, popping up some toast. And then this statue of a foot, a bust of a head or something out in the forest. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, I don't know what you would compare it to. You know what I mean? Like, because it's definitely, sometimes you get like these kind of like artsy books or artistic, grad or, college student age, or, like people that just got out art school or graphic design school. And not saying that like Derek Ballard is from art school. I don't know. I don't think he went. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's usually where you find people kind of doing like experimental styles and stuff. But usually if it's like, I feel like if they publish it or print it and they try to cross over with comics, like it's not comics work, like you'll just have pages of just bizarre illustrations and surrealistic images, but it's not really using the form of comics as we normally expected, the words and pictures, sequential, moving through time, moving through space with each panel, or stories being told, or some sort of statement, or whatever you want to call it. A story. It's a song. It's a comic. So that's I mean, is you get some of that where it's like these stories, and then like I said, these jokes. He just has pages where it'll just be, just a 2-page joke. Just pop. Hey, you want to hear a gag? What's the difference between a vulture and a condor? Self-respect. What does that even mean? Then this about this is a rat burned by radioactive cum. Okay. See, where did he even come from? The rat thing wasn't back here. That's this guy playing a video. Is all this stuff supposed to be on this video? See, that's one thing. Sometimes people will like figure out like some sort of story that goes with different comics, and like they have their, the character does this and it does that. I don't really experience comics quite like that. Like even like X-Men's or Fantastic Fours or whatever. Oh, careful on that page. It seems I don't know that I've gotten strikes for playing copyrighted songs. I don't want them to start striking me for showing off a drawing of a hoo-ha or whatever. The path of logic leads to expectations. Expectations lead to disappointment. Transport successful. Welcome to the horrors ahead. Horrors? What horrors? Please help me. I feel as if I'm being manipulated by sick outside forces. And that's just it. And then it just back to weird feels. I think I have an ugly face. Melts. I am not real. Oh, and here, this might kind of, this is a good here's an explanation from the publisher, Drippy Bones Books, which I don't think they're around anymore. Sadly. Derek M. Ballard searches for new rhythms and psychedelic language through the forms of his angular beings trapped in mysteriously vague worlds of blasting color, strange sex, and surprisingly violence. Outbursts of id. Powerful, funny, awkward, and beautiful. Derek M. Ballard's comics are fucking rad. Well, I don't know that you need to engage in that kind of language at the end there. But no, his comics, I do. There was one when I was trying to think about what I wanted to cover in these. One of the things I wanted to point out was like just these weird design senses he has. Not weird, but these cool. I think it's in this one. He has these design senses where he has got like different shoes. Yeah, there's one. It's hard to. Let me try and see if there's a bigger drawing of a shoe. There was one. I guess. So like there, right? Like that shoe. I guess that's the best way to do this, so we don't get too. It's a shoe right there. Power Glove. Is there one in color? Well, it's just the backwards image of that. I guess that maybe this would be the other one to show. Really kind of focus on this. That's the best I can do. Is there we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see. This is the next step I want to see. I mean, I want to see more comics from Derek. Definitely enjoyed them consistently, but I want to see, instead of Yeezys, we want to see some shoes designed by Derek Ballard, like DBZs or something, BZs or DZs or some sort of, one of those fashionable shoe names that they have for shoes. Get him to design some shoes. I bet that would be cool. But so anyways, I wanted to show these off. Like I said, they're kind of like, in a way, like their theme is vastly different than, like I said, the book that he's got out now, his Cartoonshow. I think it's from Oni. I'll put a picture of it or a link or whatever to it. Like I said, that's more of like a family comedy, family humor, and these are definitely more feel like maybe experimental is what you would call these. But there's still, he still has gags. It's still, so much of it is, moving through space, different things. I mean, it's the same thing that happens in comics all the time anyways. Characters interacting, finding different environments. There's a severed hand in this one that this lady... Yeah. So like I said, not really like a comic for the toddlers in the house, but it's weird. Looks like something from Hellraiser. But I am not a French fry. Huh. If you want to show them these kind of art styles, though, maybe show them the Adventure Time. Like I said, he worked on a couple episodes of that. Maybe some of the Adventure Time comics. I'm not sure if he did the comics too. But good stuff. Good stuff. I'll put a link to the Cartoonshow book where you can order it, or go to your local shop. I've seen it in the local shops around here. So go down and ask them if they got the Cartoonshow. It's a hardback book. It's fantastic. Here, we'll take a break and we'll go look at. I'll put some of the comic strips from on Instagram of his on here just to show what we're talking about. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so here we'll put this. I'll drop this in at the end there. This is a picture from Derek's Instagram of the hardback book. There it is, Cartoonshow. $21. That's not bad. Not bad at all. $20 for a nice. And it's and this is from 2 days ago, so this isn't in the book, but this is similar to the kind of style. Outlast. Stamina is the key. To succeed is to outlast the oppressive external forces of adversity. A lifetime is like a garden. You will go through many wildly different seasons. Keep plowing that field. Bling. Expect the definition of success to change many times if you commit to the long game. Sometimes it's simply avoiding education or not starving. Or no, avoiding an education. I avoid an education myself. Sometimes it's simply avoiding an eviction or not starving. Potatoes are an inexpensive fill-in meal. Keep on going by any means. Dad, I appreciate your uplifting monologues, but I think we all have rickets. I'm so tired. That one's kind of... Let me pull up... Stay pressed. Kids... Only an abnormal failure would expect to get paid for doing something they love. right? Wrong. Hard work is ain't its own reward. Don't be guilt-tripped into not getting nothing. Into not getting nothing. Not getting nothing. What? Don't get mad, complain, cause a MF ruckus. What? You feel it? Y'all feel it? That creeping gradual virus to deny to pay folks by calling what they do a labor of love. The strongest self-fulfilling way to reinforce that some jobs ain't work is by making them unwaged. It's having big success with jobs like writers, artists, teachers, musicians, and way more. Those aren't the canaries in the coal mine. Those aren't. We're in a slow backward slide into total forced labor with no pay. There's a word for that. This one's for all the jobs lost in the struggle. What is a job? Jobs make money. If it don't make money, it ain't a job. I don't agree, but it is what it is. The collective spiritual damage of this will bring about apocalyptic... Dad. Oh, that's him flipping out the pants. Oh my God, a nickel. Today, I finally have a real true job. I'm earning. Technicality. Hey. You found a nickel in the pants. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm saying. He's got a whole bunch of fun stuff on there, a bunch of comics. Read them. I think he did one time I was lucky enough to do a real life comic book cover for an official collection of Popeye comics. That's what I'm saying. He's a legit comics dude. Doing Popeye comic covers. There you go. Check him out. Go, oh, what is that? What is this thing? Every dad gets his day in hell. Is he like a microwave? I don't know what's going on there. Oh, he's plugging. I don't know what that is. So this is what I'm saying. I'll end it. Go check out the book. Go pick up a copy. Bunch of these cartoons. Some are funny, some are poignant, some are sad. Or, go on the eBay. That's probably the only place you're going to find the old ones. Issue 1 and 2 from 11, 12, 13 years ago. 13 years ago, Jesus. All right. Yeah, go check them out. That's the review for today. I'll put... oh, shit. I'll put my thing here real quick. Okay. And I'll get these out of here. And we'll talk about two real quick. Well, I don't think there's any more copies. I'm not reprinting this first little ash can from Relaunch. I might do like a revised version where it might just feature some of this. But Relaunch is going to be the project. We're going to be launching on crowdfunding sites here very shortly. Involving Girl with the Skull Face and the Cat Nurse as well. There she is, Cat Nurse. And remember this March 2nd, I'll be at Pretty Good Books. I'll have whatever my next little ash can for Relaunch. I'll print up something new for the book event for the Indie Author Bash. I'll print up something new, some Relaunch samples from Relaunch, and I'll have the last few copies that I have of the Silent, the 1962 special number 1. Suspense Stories of the Silent number 1. The flip book. The extra large flip book. This side's by Peter Hensel, Ben Perkins, and it's got a weird retro 3D section by Jerome Cabanatan. And I got this side is a reprint from Darker Image 2, I believe. This story with Silent and this worm boy and the microwave head and whatnot is redacted, and then also origin. He goes from being a handsome young strapping youth to a one-eyed monster, the silent minority. And yet we will also find out who takes out the Mustache Man. Anyways, the last few copies of this, I'll have them at the Indie Author Bash. Every copy of this, you can also get a free copy of, free is the only way you can get How to Draw Comics the 1963 way, which also features more backstory on the Silent, aka the dude in here with the eye patch, the Silent. More backstory on him, where he came from, the 1963 annual that was never to be, and apparently never will be. My own characters I created that are analogs of the Fantastic Four, the Quantum Quattro. Anyways, you get a free copy of this. You get the Silent. It'll be at Pretty Good Books, March 2nd, Ashtabula, Ohio. Come down there, be square, or don't be square, whatever you want to do. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, folks.
Your mother's a traitor!
Can I explain the audience principle to you? If you insult and accost them, then we have no audience.
He started it, fucking cock knocker!
Yeah? Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
Get the plug on the phone. Get the plug on the phone.